All right, when I left off, we were staying out at Jim's mom's house and getting ready to move into the Jam Castle. And to get there, a couple of things I forgot. At Jim's mom's house, we learned to be very good carpet replacers because nobody smoked there. And me and Jim smoked, and we burned more holes since they had new carpet in our front room. Luckily, they had spare. We were the carpet patchers. And Gertrude was Jim's mom's name. And as far as I know, she never found out. And that was the first scratch I ever got in my Les Paul. I was taking it off, hit the ceiling, and took a big chip out of the headstock. That happened there, too. But anyway, at that time, we had a guy that was kind of our sound man, I guess. His name was Brian Huff. And he had two Altec 15s and a couple of horns, and ran it through a Marantz, actually stereo power amp. And so I went and bought a couple Altec 15 speakers, and we built two more cabinets. So we had four Altec cabinets and two horns. And as a matter of fact, a buddy of mine named Tim ended up with two of those cabinets. But anyway, we got to play the Bethalto Homecoming. And, man, that was a major deal. We thought we were big stuff then, man, because the Bethalto Homecoming was the biggest one around, and we got to play that. And I can't remember if we were actually living in a Jam Castle or not, but I think Brian Huff had something to do with knowing the people where we got into the Jam Castle, and I'm not even positive whose name that was in or anything. But anyway, we got to play the Bethalto Homecoming, which was a major deal, and we thought we were hot snot, man. And we even had some shirts made up with somebody taking a picture, man, and it had me and Denny dueling it out with guitars, and Scooter was in the back with the drums, man. His eyes were red like Satan, you know. And Jimmy Sue, he was over there, and we had shirts made for all of us with that, man, and that was pretty cool. But then we ended up in the Jam Castle, and you kind of figure out P8 ain't big enough, and that Marantz and stuff, this wasn't going to cut it. So one day, my buddy Pat Whalen, believe the guy you rode bicycles with from the 4th grade, you know, he comes strolling through the door one day, and he worked at Olin, had a pretty good job, man. And I said, man, you're just the guy I'm looking for. And he says, what is it? And I said, man, buy a PA, run sound for us. That was it, man. He quit his job very soon after that, bought a PA, and we had a sound man. Next will come some stories of things that happened at the Jam Castle. You're going to like them.